Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my home. My name is Becky, and I'm so excited that you're here today. In today's video, I am decorating my dining room table and my beloved tiered tray. If you are new to my channel, my tiered tray is a custom piece that my husband built for me, and I absolutely find the most joy in decorating it for all the seasons and even throughout the year. It's the centerpiece of my table, and I just absolutely adore it. So that's what I'm decorating today. I am doing a voiceover because at the time that I was filming this, which, by the way, in my time, today is December the 2nd. In your time, it's about middle ways, probably around the 15th or the 18th of December. I'm not exactly 100% sure on what date this video will go out, but I know we're about halfway through Christmas at this point. So I'm not actually still decorating. This has been done for a while. I'm just trying to get caught up on getting all the videos out to you. But what was I even saying? I lost my total train of thought. Oh, when I was filming this, I was ready to get this done. I was ready to finish up. So David and Lily were watching TV. The TV was blasting. I really wasn't watching what they were watching, so I just kind of cut the camera on and just started decorating in my pajamas. So it's going to be a voiceover, and I'm just going to kind of walk you through what I'm doing as you're watching. So I hope that's okay. That's kind of the only way that I could figure out how to get all this decorating done and in a reasonable amount of time. So I hope your Christmas season is going by well, and you're having a good time, and you've got all your shopping done, and you're having a blessed season. I certainly hope that I am as well. I feel like I will be. As I said, this is December the 2nd. So I'm anticipating to have all my Christmas shopping done and doing nothing but laying back watching Hallmark Christmas movies at this point. So, right? High aspirations, huh? Okay, so I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to show you the decorating of the table, and then I'll be back in a few minutes to say my goodbyes. Well, hello everybody. I hope you are all having a fantastic Christmas so far. Today we're going to be decorating my dining room table and my tiered tray. And right now I'm just showing you a few of the pieces that I have pulled out that I may or may not use in the tiered tray. I spend a lot of time looking at smalls when I go out thrifting or antiquing, because I am always on the lookout for something to go in my tiered tray. It's just a passion of mine, and I just love to decorate it, and it just brings me so much joy. So I'm just kind of showing you the pieces that I've collected. And these pieces over here are what I'm going to use to put my place setting together. Got some candlesticks there. Those match the salt and pepper shakers that I had shown you in a previous video that belong. I got them from my dad's store. And then I've got some pieces set back from the Hutch Decorate with me that I saved back to put on my table. But the first thing I'm going to do is lay down that red lace runner over my regular table runner. I thought I'd try something different. I've never done that before, and it turned out really cute. And here it is, my beautiful tiered tray in all its glory. I just love to decorate this thing. We're going to start at the bottom. I brought you in a little closer so you could see what I was doing. And I'm just going to kind of play around a little bit. I don't really have a set plan. I have kind of an idea from last year, but I don't want it to be the same every year, so I do try to change it up a little bit. But there's some times that I do put the same thing as last year just because it turned out so cute. So I have my little cheat sheet over there that I'm referencing, but I do try to change it up a little bit throughout the years. I'm just kind of looking at everything that I put on that bottom shelf, and other than the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, every single thing is thrifted. The Santa, the bowl, the blocks, the little trees are new, but they came from the Dollar Tree. But that little Santa is vintage, and I love him. He's bisque, and is that how you say that? Bisque. He's ceramic. So I added that little doily in there just to add a pop of color. But I love those little blocks. They look like toys that Santa may have made a long time ago. So I like to use those in my Christmas display. Okay, so we're gonna go up to the next level next. Let's see what we've got. We've got some more vintage elves. These are from Home Co. And they're another piece that I treasure. I love these. They were thrifted. I don't know why I was struggling for so hard and so long with this little setup here. That doily first, the doily, and then these little boots. I put them even, I put them up on different levels. I changed them so much, so I spent a lot of time in this corner. I'm sorry, but I finally got it the way I liked it, and it turned out cute. But I just wanted to let you know I spent way too much time in this little section. Yep, not done yet. Coming back to it. I'm coming back to fiddle some more. The boots are plastic and they're vintage as well. The top part where the cuffs, I guess, those are fur, and then the black part is plastic. And I'm not sure, I guess maybe the 70s era, I don't know, maybe 80s. I'm not sure. They were thrifted as well. I really love these little black boots. And then the little Believe sign was just an ornament from the Dollar General. So that's the only thing that's new on that shelf other than the little trees. And now we're moving to the top tier, and I always want to go big on this top tier, but I'm always scared something's going to topple over and break. So I do like this Santa because he's cloth. He came from the Dollar General. He was $3, and I don't have to worry if he does topple over, he's not going to break, so I don't have to worry too much about him, and he makes a big impact. And these little elves are another treasure of mine. They are bisque as well. They still have the price tag on the bottom where I paid $1 a piece at the thrift store. They're made in Taiwan, and I love them. I bought a new set of elves the other day, so now I have 3 sets up there. You won't see the third set in this video, but I made another video where I showed them to you. It'll be coming out in a few days, but I did change it up just a little bit, and I added my new elves in the vignette. Okay, so let's move to the back side of our tray. We're going to add another little sign. That is a modern sign. I got it last year at Pop Shelf. It's the first year that I've used it. I just love the colors. Anything red, white, and green, I'm a sucker for. I just love it. The classic Christmas colors is what I'm all about. Alright, this little Santa toy maker piece, it's a music box. You'll see the original price that I paid was $2.98 at the thrift store. It is an Otagiri piece, and I just treasure it. There's no chips, no cracks, no nothing on it. It is in pristine condition, and I love that Santa. He just brings me so much joy when I look at him. He's just got so much detail in his face, and the whole piece is just a treasure. I love it. Now, if you watched my other video when I decorated my kitchen, I told you about a salt and pepper shaker set that I had that belonged to my dad. Well, it didn't belong to my dad. It was a piece that he sold in his store, and my sister had them put away and didn't know the value of them and asked me did I want them, and I said yes. So this cream and sugar set is part of that collection. That was in my dad's store, so I do treasure that. And then I just added that little reindeer and put a little wreath around his neck. And it's those little details to me, like adding that little wreath around his neck, made that whole vignette even cuter than it was before. I just love those little details. All right, and then I've got my Santa trivet. I showed you that in a previous video. I was going to use it on my shelf, but I changed my mind. So I brought him over to the tiered tray, which I think he looks good there anyway. And then I use that little love sign as a riser a lot. And then that's another little Santa that I got from Dollar General. And I just kept him simple. It just looked like he was sitting on a sled with a tree. He is modern. And then the Santa trivet is vintage. And then this little piece right here is another ornament from Dollar General. Was $1. That of course is modern. Okay, so now we're at the top tier again on the back side. I use this little sign. It's just a little dollar sign. Modern, of course, nothing fancy. I just kind of hang it off the side because I like things kind of asymmetrical sometimes. And that little poinsettia that I just put up there is in fact a Capodimonte. It is in pristine condition. I found it at a thrift store with no chips, no cracks, no breaks, anything. It is exquisite. It still has the little sticker on it, made in Italy. I know you can't really see it all that well. I will fiddle with it a little bit to kind of rise it up a little bit, but it is absolutely beautiful. I just think it all came together so perfect. I've got old, I've got new, I've got vintage, I've got modern. I've got everything mixed together to make the perfect little tiered tray, and I just love it. I love this tiered tray. I love it more than I really should. All right, so now we're going to decorate the table, and as always, I start out with my chargers, and we're going to do a place setting of 6. I originally only had enough leftover dishes from the hutch to do 4, but I made a change. When I was putting together my Amazon shelf, I showed you some green plates that I had thrifted, so I held back 2 of them so that I would have enough to do a 6-piece place setting. Those are the green ones right there, so we're going to put them one at each end of, one at the head of the table on each side. And here are the plates that match the ones from my hutch. The set of dishes that I bought from Marketplace, there was a set of 8, place setting of 8. And I only had enough, I could only put 4 on the table, and the other 4 I put in the hutch. But it had a lot of dessert dishes. So I held back 6 of those, and I'm gonna put 1 in each place setting. That way, even though the green dishes are different, they still are cohesive. They still go together and they look good together. So I have these tartan plaid napkins that match everything, and what I'm showing you here are my napkin rings. Somewhere in all this mess, I lost one of the napkin rings, so I only had 5. So I could not use them, so I came up with a different way to sit them out on the place setting. So I folded them in like 3 1/3, and I'm gonna take them and wrap them around the charger, and then just simply set my plates on top of that. And I think it looks better actually than with the napkin in the napkin ring. I like it better. I don't know that I'll ever use those napkin rings again after doing this because I really like this a lot better. So the next thing we're going to add to our table are some candlesticks. These were another piece from my dad's store. They match the cream and sugar set on the other side of the tray, and they also match the salt and pepper shakers that I showed you in a previous video. They do look a lot like Spode, but they are not. The way you can tell a Spode collection is that Santa is at the top of the tree, and these are just Christmas trees. There's no Santa in there. And who even am I if I don't add some vintage glassware to my place setting? These are my olive green Indiana Glass Whitehall drinking glasses that I love. I got these from a thrift store for $2 a piece, and I believe I only have 6 of them. I might have 8. No, I have 8 of them. I put a couple in my hutch and added a little green glass to my hutch. But I think they look absolutely perfect on my table. So we're all done with the table. I think it looks great. What do you think? All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly love sharing this decorating process with you. Since this is my first year doing YouTube, I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna work out, how it's gonna play out as far as are people even still watching decorating videos in the middle of December. I mean, most of you more than likely already have your Christmas decor up, but I just had so much to decorate and so much to put out, so much content to put out. This was the only way I knew to do it. So hopefully it'll all work out and everybody is still enjoying watching me decorate this house. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go for today. I love you all, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.